Hello, you're welcome to the Online Income Domination Series. This is a free training series to give you some very powerful information on how I've made a fortune personally for myself on the internet. Right? Alright, before we proceed now, I want to introduce myself. My name is Andy Okogbeni. I'm an online marketer and an entrepreneurship coach. I've personally made fortunes online with these formulas I'm about to share with you free of charge. Right? Because I want you, I don't know the level you are right now, but I want you to take this information and make a fortune for yourself on the internet. Right? So this is a free training series. I'm going to be giving you some very powerful ninja tips and tools in this training series. Right? Tools and information that you can deploy in your business quickly and right away, right? And begin to have results for yourself. Okay? Now, so we're going to look at the hidden basics of the instant cash method, right? You see, on the internet, most persons don't know how to make instant cash, right? And I'm going to walk you through in this video how you can be able to make instant cash on the internet, how you can be able to print instant cash on the internet for yourself today. You ready? Alright, now, so let's move. Right now, we're going to look at the 7 steps to online income rush domination. We're going to look at the 7 steps, right? So come with me quickly. The first thing you have to do, you see, to make money online is not difficult, but you have to know exactly what to do. Now, our recently conducted surveys show that over 92% of marketers are making no money on the internet. And you wonder why? Because they don't know exactly what to do. Right? They do everything left, right, and they're being bombarded with information everywhere. So you don't know exactly what to do. You see, I've made a fortune for myself online, and I can distill it down to just 7 steps. And these 7 steps is what I want to share with you in this first video, right? And you can take these steps and deploy them quickly, and then you start making instant cash on the internet. You ready? All right. The first is pick a niche or a territory, right? We're going to look into that. The second is identify a product or service, a product you either want to create or a product you want to be an affiliate of. Right? If you're just starting out, it's better for you to be an affiliate of a product. And then the third is strategic positioning. Right? And most marketers skip this, and this is the reason why they are not making any money on the internet. And then the fourth is you have to get traffic. You have to get people to see your offer. You have to get eyeballs on your offer. And then the fifth is conversion optimization. And then the sixth is invisible leverage. And then the 7th is scale big. Right? Now, these are the steps to make large money. These are the steps to make good money on the internet. Right? So we're going to look at them one after the other in this training series. So let's go. The first is pick a niche. Right? Now, your niche is where you're looking at to pick a product to promote. Right? There are different niches. But the 3 most popular niches, right, are health, wealth, and relationships. So no matter the state of the economy, people will always want to be in health. No matter the state of the economy, people will always want to be wealthy. No matter the state of the economy, people always want better relationships. Right? So you choose your niche, and this does not have to take a long time. You say, okay, probably I choose the health niche. So I'm going to promote a product, or I'm going to create a product in the health niche. The second, you have wealth. So you might say, I want to create a product in the wealth niche. I want to teach people how to make money. Right? Or the third, relationships. I want to teach people, I want to show people how to have better relationships with their spouses, or better relationships with every day of their lives. Right? And then the second thing, after you have chosen your niche, the next thing is to do your research and find out how many persons are in that niche. How many persons do searches in that niche every day, right? And then you use a special tool we call the Google Keyword Planner, right? It's a free tool on the internet provided by Google, and you can get it from that URL you see over there, outworlds.google.com/keyword planner, right? Then you can get there and find out the number of searches per month that the niche that you have picked is getting, right? And from there you can know whether you are targeting a large niche, whether there are enough persons if you have a potential product in that niche, or you're just targeting a niche that is too small. You understand that? In this industry, you follow the money, you follow where the customers are going, not where you think your passion is, right? And then the third is to try out different keywords, right? When you get to Google Keyword Planner, if you discover that one particular keyword is not producing the kind of searches that are necessary, that are important, so what do? You try out another keyword till you get a keyword that is getting the number of searches that you want. You understand? So what do? You find a hot market. You find a market that has a high number of persons. You find a market that has a lot of persons searching every month. So when you put your product out there, you know that there are so many persons. There are many potential customers that are out for your product, right? So that's the first thing you do. And then the next thing you do is this: you identify a product or a service you're going to promote, right? As an affiliate, you identify a product or service you want to promote. As a product creator, you identify a product or service based on the niche that you just picked. You identify a product or service you want to create, right? So now let's say that you're an affiliate. You get on the marketplace, right? It can be ClickBank, it can be JVZoo, it can be Amazon, it can be, so many marketplaces out there where you can pick a product and sell on the internet and make commissions for yourself, right? So you get on the marketplace, you pick a product, right? And then the product, you check the conversions on that product, right? And one of the best way to check conversions, is to look at the EPC. The EPCs are called the earnings per click, right? So you know how much you make for every click that hits that site, how much money comes in for every click on the average. So with that you know the conversions of that product, right? Then you want to know how many persons are promoting that product. You take the landing page or the sales page URL of that product, and then you go to alexa.com, and then you test for the traffic. Now if the page is getting a lot of traffic, then you know the competition is high. And I want to tell you something: competition is very important in online business, because you see, where you have high competition, it means so many persons are there, and it just means that you have a lot of customers there. It's a very big potential market, right? So competition is important. And then the next thing you have to look at when you're picking the product, ensure that the product has a high commission payout system, right? Make sure that you're not going to be wasting money. Track your numbers, do your calculations, know how much you're going to spend on traffic, know the earnings per click, and then you know how much you're going to make per click. And if the amount based on the cost of your traffic, if the amount that you're spending is going to cause you to run at a loss, or at an undesirable profit and an undesirable margin, then you're going to leave that product and look for a better one, right? There are always better products in the marketplace. You don't necessarily have to promote that particular product that you're thinking about, right? The next thing is now, pick your affiliate link for that product, or you create a product if you're a product creator, and then, right, you completed the second step. You identify your product or service. And then the next thing you do is strategic positioning. You strategically position yourself, right, to dominate in the marketplace. So the first thing you do is to ask yourself, why am I involved in this promotion? Why do I want to promote what I want to promote? Why do I want to get the results that I want to get? Right? The first thing you do is to ask yourself, what change am I going to make for somebody else? In business, you don't look at yourself, you look at your customers. So you say, what change am I going to be making for my customers? What problem do they have that I want to solve? So here you write out a statement of your customer's problem, right? And then you say, okay, this is the problem that my customer wants to solve. And this product can be the solution to the problem that a customer has, right? And how do you know the problem? You do your research. You go all through the internet, you check on, you look through blogs, and then you see what people are talking about in that niche, where the main problem is in that niche. And then you say, okay, this is the problem I want to solve, right? And if your product still doesn't match the solution to that problem, what do? You pick another product, right? And then you define the how. How do you want to solve this problem? Here's what I want to do. You want to solve this problem by this product. You want to use this product as the method to solve your problem. Then define the what. What exactly are you going to be doing? You're going to be driving traffic, and you're going to be converting the traffic, right? And then you're going to be providing value for your customers, right? And here's something else you want to do. You want to engineer positive expectancy. You want to engineer your marketing in such a way that your customers are going to be thirsty, literally salivating for your product even before you present it to them, right? So you create a strategic positioning, right? If you're promoting the product online, you position in such a way, right? You position your pages, you position your capture machine, you put everything in such a way that your customers, when they come in, right, they will already have been pre-framed for your offer while going through that funnel, right? And then the very next thing you do is you get traffic, right? Now you see, traffic is the lifeblood of your business. And here's something else you have to know about traffic. Traffic is always in supply. It's never you're never short of traffic in the internet. And then the third thing you have to know about traffic is never free. You either pay with your time or you pay with your money for traffic. Traffic is never free. Then the next thing you have to do, you have to know, traffic has to be instant, right? Think of traffic as advertising, and make sure the kind of traffic you're getting is instant. Then the next is make sure to test your traffic. Make sure to test your traffic, right? And then the next thing you have to do is to go ahead and get your traffic, right? Don't be afraid to test traffic. Go ahead and get traffic for yourself. Get traffic to your offer, right? And then the very next thing you do, you optimize for conversions, right? When you optimize for conversions, here's what you want to do. You want to define, who is my ideal customer? Who am I targeting, right? Who am I targeting? And you define your ideal customer. You write down his, the age, what he does, what he wants, and all of that. You write it down, and then you look for your ideal customer. If you can't find your ideal customer, you create that kind of market, right? And then you capture your ideal customer. In getting traffic, you target your ideal customer. No matter the traffic source that you're after, you can actually capture your ideal customer, right? Then you keep your customer for life, right? There are methods with which you keep your customer, and that's what you do with email marketing. That's what you do with constant communication. That's the way to keep your customer. Without constant communication, your customer is not going to stay with you. So you do email marketing, right? And there are strategies and keys for doing email marketing. Without email marketing, you're going to be losing your customers, and you're going to be and you're going to continuously be driving traffic and losing money. So email marketing is very important, right? And it's something you really have to learn how to do. And then the next thing is invisible leverage, right? You want to be able to have your customers become your evangelists, right? You want to have them spread the word for you. You see, over 87% of sales made in America are done by word of mouth, right? Most of the adverts that you see are out to get first time customers. But you see, most sales that are made are based on word of mouth, right? So, and how do you do that? You create more value for the customer than the customer is paying for. So the customer knows that he's getting a lot of value from you, right? And it generates an emotion called positive expectancy. So the customer keeps expecting something new from you. So the customer keeps buying from you, and the customer keeps spreading word all around about you. You see, and you just have this leverage going on, and it's invisible leverage. You understand? You see, so and you develop your relationship with your customer. You create value. You develop a relationship, right? And what you're doing actually, you are creating your raving fan army. You're going to have your customers go all out telling people about you, telling people about your product, telling people about your service. And that's what you want to engineer in your business, right? And then the very next thing you do when you have gotten to this point and you discover that you see you're getting return buys and then your customers are expanding your business for you, here's what you want to do. You want to continuously repeat what you did. You want to continuously repeat what you've done, and and scale it big, right? So here's what you do. You get yourself more of everything you've done before, right? If you were reaching 100 customers, now you scale it to 1,000, right? And then you're going to have some refunds and you're going to have some challenges with some customers. So you optimize for conversions, right? And then you check for consistency, and then when you've gotten a particular kind of consistency, then you reinvest your profits. When you reinvest the profits, you scale. You make sure your business is going wide, generating wildfire. It's going viral, right? Now, because, one of the very good benefits of digital marketing is the ability to make profits before scaling, right? In brick and mortar businesses, most of the time you have to scale before you turn a profit. You have to break even before you turn a profit, and that's why I like online marketing, right? So we're here right now. We actually have run out of time, but in the next video, we're going to be looking at some very ninja stuff. You see, I don't want you to miss it. It's so powerful, right, that it requires a weapon permit, right? So in the next video, we're going to be looking at where, what the big people in this industry are doing, why we are making so much money in this industry, and the broke remain broke and the rich are getting richer. Right now, what I shared with you in this first video is the basics. Now, what I'm going to share with you in the second video is a little bit advanced, but I'm going to break it down in such a way that you understand it, right? So, my name is Andy again, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, enjoy.